Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Plant Fanatics. Today we're going to be talking about Little Miss Figgy, and is it truly a dwarf fig? I don't know. Now here next to me, I have my staff. Now this staff is actually 1 year's worth of growth. Not even 1 year, 1 season's worth of growth from Little Miss Figgy, which is supposed to be a dwarf fig. Now I've had my reservations about that, okay? It's supposed to be a dwarf fig, and yet it's taller than any of my other figs get every single year. And I know what some of you guys might be thinking, well, maybe it's not a Little Miss Figgy, maybe it's Little Miss Biggy. Well, it's not, guys. This is Little Miss Figgy, all right? And if it's a dwarf fig, why can I do this? Now, if you guys would, please follow me over to Little Miss Figgy so we can see just how Little Miss Figgy she really is. There she is, guys. Here she is in all of her dwarfness. Now, here's me standing next to it. This is how high I can reach. Now, I'm 6'5". Okay, I'm not really 6'5". I'm like 5'11", but I call myself 6 foot. But still, look. Nowhere close. Now, like I said, I grow all different varieties of figs. None of them are labeled dwarf like Little Miss Figgy is, and yet somehow this one gets taller than everything else. So what does that mean? If you're buying this tree in particular because of its dwarfing habit, I would maybe reconsider that, because I don't believe it is a true dwarf, because this tree continuously grows taller than every other tree. Now, that being said, figs are very easy to contain. You can prune them however you want. Figs actually are produced on new growth, especially in colder climates where we're not going to get that breva crop. And for those of you guys who don't know, a breva crop is that early crop that you're going to get way early in the season. But if you're in a colder planting zone, you don't have to worry about that, because you ain't getting it. All right. That's why we prune our trees down every single year. I get a lot of comments from people, well, just let it grow forever. Well, we can't let it grow forever, because here in a little while, even though this tree is big and beautiful, it's gonna die, okay? Because the weather gets too cold. However, the root systems are much, much cold hardier than the actual top of the tree itself. So what we're looking for in varieties is a tree that can die back to the roots every single season, grow back, and give us a great crop of figs. Now, also on that note, Little Miss Figgy is not the tree for you, if that's what you want to do, which is why we have put it in our container fig collection. Most of our clientele lives in a colder planting zone, and they want figs that are going to produce in a colder climate. So this one is in the container package because you can grow it in a container in a colder planting zone, put it in a warmer location throughout the winter, get 2 crops a year, the breva crop and the main crop. However, this video is about the fact that this, in my opinion, is not truly a dwarf fig. I think that's some sort of hype that has come, I don't know where it came from. But it came from somewhere, and people call it a dwarf fig. Now, maybe you guys live in a subtropical or tropical environment, and you could prove me wrong, and you can make a video showing how little your Little Miss Figgy is. But I just have to believe that if this is 1 season's worth of growth, now we're talking like from May to right now, which we're still in October, I just don't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just don't believe it. I think this thing is gonna get bigger than every other fig on the planet. Okay, not really. But I think it's just a normal size fig. I think the dwarfism thing is hype. But that being said, it's still a fig tree. It's still got fruit on it. You can eat it up. And if you're in a colder planting zone, grow it in a container. Or if you just want it as an ornamental, grow it in the ground, like we do here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the content, subscribe, send to your friends who might be interested in it, and leave a like on the video. If you didn't like it, just dislike it, and still share it to your friends. Share it to your friends and say, watch this. This video is so stupid. Just send it to everyone you know. Tell them how stupid it is. We don't care. Do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.